Guys, I'm gotten a little late. Been really struggling with this piece of crap phone. It's been crashing, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to upload to other platforms like YouTube and Instagram and other stuff like that, and it's just been crashing a lot. I've been having struggling with technology. I'm looking up the latest. I see that Tim Walz is in the news. Is he going to get arrested? I see the ICE shooting, and I mean, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. The ICE agent shooting that jackass. Probably all scripted. Probably a false flag. Who knows? Whatever. Because they want us to have a civil war. So I don't know what else to say to anybody. It's ridiculous. And I'm looking up the latest, and I know we're eyeballing Greenland to buy. And I mentioned to you guys that the Maduro. It looked hokey to me, that Maduro so-called kidnapping. I found out that a lot of top officials in this administration, they're headed to they're going to be moving on to bases for some strange reason. Are we butting heads with Putin? Who knows? Are we headed to World War III? I don't know. I plan on, if all goes well, to actually have a full episode or video of the shock treatment TST-21 by tomorrow night, early Saturday morning, however you want to phrase it. But I have to have time, and it's like it feels like time is just moving faster and faster and faster. It's ridiculous. Now my computer, I rebooted this computer just a little while ago. Now it's acting slow all of a sudden. Come on, man, come on. Cash Jordan has a video, says Tim Walz launches civil war. Everything's acting weird. The internet's acting weird. Even at the gym today, it was slow. It's slow here. All of a sudden, I'm gonna press pause a million times, like all the jackasses nowadays who make videos. They keep pausing. They move their head over here, and they move their head over there. Like they can't complete a sentence without pausing a gazillion times. It's downright retarded. Iranian regime guns down protesters as uprising explodes in Iran. Iranian regime guns down protesters as uprising explodes. Regime cuts internet phones. Total blackout. So here's the deal, as I'm constantly getting interrupted. Massachusetts is trying to pass a bill for 15-minute cities. January 5th, 2026, Massachusetts bill would reduce number of miles residents could drive in order to meet state climate mandates. A bill in Massachusetts, while everyone's being distracted with, I don't know, Tim Walz, is he going to get arrested? A bill is advancing through the Massachusetts State House that would seek to reduce the amount of miles residents travel in their personal vehicles in order to meet state climate mandates. Climate mandates? What are you talking about, Willis? What are they talking about? Listen, jackass Massachusetts. Listen to everyone else and Bill Gates and all you pieces of crap that keep talking about the climate change. Like Tattoo and Fantasy Island. Look up, zipline, spraying us, morons. That's what it is. You all controlling the weather. You're playing God. You want to act like, oh, this was a tornado ripped through this. It's an act of God. No. It's either an act of nature or it's an act of you sons of bitches that are tampering with our weather. All right? Spraying us, guys, spraying us like bugs, fucking everything up, and then you want to clamp down on us and say we can't drive 100 miles because the climate change and the exhaust pipe has all this carbon monoxide and it traps in the green gases and it causes us to heat up. Bullshit. That's not what we're doing. We're like ants. We're like fucking little ants. You know what we are, mankind? The average height is, I think, what, 6 feet or a little under 6 feet tall. We're just these little like microscopic beings on this big place, this big plane called Earth. All right, you can't even see us from space. You can't see us from 10 miles up, 5 miles up. We are minuscule. Our impact on anything as far as the weather is concerned, and anything else really, average Joes. We're not talking about you bitches, you elites that are spraying everything and destroying everything and polluting lakes and oceans and all this other nonsense. We're talking about people like you and me out there. We don't. What bad impact do we have on the earth that causes the climate to change and we have to clamp down and you can't travel? We have to have 15 minutes. We know nothing. Very minute amount. All these so-called elites are the ones that are destroying everything, and then they want to blame us for what they do. Oh yeah, you guys went in your car today and you drove 5 miles and to work, or you drove 30 miles to work and That's what's causing all this. What climate change? What heating up of the plane planet tomato? In the summertime, the high in so and so today is 92, just like last summer, just like the summer before it. It's 94, it's 95. It's not like 110 in Georgia, 115. That everything's so heated up it's 120 degrees. Death Valley has moved out everywhere. You know how Death Valley is 120 degrees? They act like climate change is warming the planet. Like everywhere is 120 degrees during the summer. We don't have snow anymore. We don't have winter. It's not chilly outside anymore. Bullshit. All right? But this is what they're doing. So they're passing this bill, or trying to, in Massachusetts, to make you guys in Massachusetts, while everyone's distracted with everything else, not travel far. Right? That's what they want. They want us to have vaxports. You can't go from point A to point B unless you have your quaccination card. They tried it in 2020, and that's what they want to do again, because they're all about control. They want to control us. They're thumb down right on us. If we're allowed to survive and live in this new world order, by 2030, if you're one of the privileged that are still alive, you'll get to go into Stackham and Packham City. That's how they're thinking. Well, if you peons are alive by 2030, if we allow you to live, you're going to be in Stackham and Packham City. You should be thankful to us. You should be thanking us. No, fack off, New World Order. Fack off, so-called elite. Bill Gates, Kermit the Frog, Fauci, all you POSs and legislation that are trying to pass these tyrannical bills. Massachusetts, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? Bunch of libtards, man. You down with that? You like to get punked out like that? You 15-minute cities. That's what this is, pretty much. It's the prelude. And I think they have a 15-minute city over there in there's a place called Edinburgh, England. I covered this a couple of years ago. There's a place in England that I think the citizens volunteered to be a 15-minute city. You can't just make this up. Okay, an act aligning the Commonwealth's transportation plan with its mandates and goals for reducing emissions and vehicle miles traveled, called S.2246, was filed by State Senator Cynthia Stonecream. Isn't there an ice cream place called Stonecream Creamery? You got a senator, you got a representative, probably libtard, because a lot of the North is libtarded. Massachusetts, this bill, S.2246, was filed by State Senator Cynthia Stonecream, Creem. Yeah, she is a libtard. Democrat of Norfolk and Middlesex. What you talking about, Willis? Stonecream? I got your cream. I had to add that in there. Look, got my reading glasses on. Let me finish this up. In this bill, S.2246 is based on existing laws and regulations in Colorado and Minnesota. Oh, that's great. Massachusetts trying to pass a bill that's based on existing laws and regulations in Colorado and Minnesota, of all places. That's two of the worst examples of how you want to run your state. Looking at Colorado, heavily libtarded. Didn't that idiot that tried to run over the ICE agent, so we're told? She was from Colorado. Libtard. Minnesota, totally libtard. Look at all the crap happening in Minnesota. You're taking actual existing laws and regulations from Minnesota and Colorado, and you're bringing it to Massachusetts. You guys in Massachusetts, these lawmakers are going, hey man, look what they're doing over there in Colorado. Look what they're doing in Minnesota. Oh yeah, we got to bring something over here in Massachusetts. Yeah. This is what you get when you're in a so-called blue state. This is what you get where you live with tyrannical New World Order friggin' reptilians. Listen to this. The bill would also require Massachusetts DOT, to set goals for reducing the number of statewide driving miles. This bill will actually give the DOT in Massachusetts the go-ahead to say, hey, taxpayers, peons, hey, you little POSs, we're going to limit how far you're going to drive. You down with that? The problem with all this is, if it happens there, the domino effect is going to happen everywhere. If people don't wake up and stop realizing Tim Walz, is he going to get arrested? I don't think so. Was Bill Gates arrested? George Soros staging all these fucking riots and protests. They already have the friggin' protest card signs already made up, ready to go like within hours after this thing happens or that thing happens. Why isn't George Soros arrested? Why isn't Bill Gates? Let's focus, folks. 15-minute cities, or the prelude to Massachusetts. And they're getting a lot of their ideas from, it appears, from Colorado and Minnesota, of all places. Way to go, Massachusetts. Way to go. You better wake up. The bill would require the Massachusetts DOT to set how many miles you can drive, okay? Statewide driving miles, they're going to limit that. And this would be considered when EEA sets greenhouse gas emissions limits and sublimits. This is absolute insanity. They haven't set your limitations yet. No specific figure was listed in the bill yet for how many driving miles per person will be reduced. But it does task the Transportation Secretary with establishing the official vehicle travel reduction goal for the year 2030 and for every fifth year thereafter. They want this goal to happen. They want to limit you driving by 2030, and then every 5 years they're going to tweak it. Is anybody listening? They want cell phones. This right here, this fucking piece of shit cell phone has been giving me nothing but problems all day and a lot of days. I'm trying to upload stuff to different platforms, not here on BitChute. It's not BitChute content. It's just my, it's me exercising, me deadlifting. I don't put that on BitChute, stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is they want this to be in us in 4 years. 4 years, 2030. They want you to live in stack and pack in 15-minute cities in 4 years. 4 years. Deagle.com has not happened yet. Georgia Guidestones has not happened yet. But I'm sure they want that to happen too. They just had to adjust the goalpost because a lot of us are waking up and sounding alarm. They want this to happen, be in us. No more. This will be obsolete in 4 years. It'll be, if you allow it. 15-minute cities, if you allow it. Limiting your driving. Can you imagine this? If we allow it. Vaxports, if we allow it. Again, none of this is going to be stopped until it's stopped. That's all I got to say. That's what I got for you tonight. Don't be a troll. I'll try to do more tomorrow. We live in an insane asylum. I am